Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.
Hello and welcome to Kalamazoo Lively Arts. Dad is a concert pianist. Mom is the executive director of the Kalamazoo Symphony Orchestra, and their boys play several different musical instruments. Our next story features a serious musical family that hits the stage together for fun. Lana Hawkins has more.
All families have their own traditions. But what does a family of serious musicians do for fun? Well, they play music, of course. Meet the Ridenours, Rich, Stacy, Brandon, and Ross. At a recent performance in Richland, Mom and Dad told me about their family life and the beginnings of their family band.
Well, much of our family life does center around music, with my husband being a professional pianist and Brandon at Juilliard, and I'm the executive director of the symphony in Kalamazoo. So our life is pretty centered around music, and Ross is certainly following along in that direction. But we're a normal Midwestern family, and we ski and do scouting and camping and all of those fun things too.
My two front teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, two front teeth.
Okay, well, the family group happened little by little. It started when we were, let's see, the kids were about, Brandon was I think 12, Ross was then 8. And I started incorporating them in some of the performances I was doing. And so little by little, and then Ross also studies piano, and he still studies with me. And he got to tour with me a couple years ago through the Montanas and Dakotas, where we did some concerts. And so little by little, we did concerts and wrote some arrangements for us to do.
About 2 years ago, though, we actually all started playing together. And first it started off just being asked to do benefits for Ministry with Community. And then we got asked to do a number of other concerts. 2 summers ago, I believe, wasn't it, Brandon, that we did a CD? And that sort of started things off, and it's been a lot of activity since.
2002's Street Scenes was recorded in downtown Kalamazoo. The disc includes a variety of music, classical pieces, an original from Rich, and Billy Joel's Root Beer Rag. I asked Ross what it's like to have a dad for a teacher.
It's sometimes fun because it's not that strict. We could skip a lesson and make it up when we find ourselves open. And we can goof around a little bit, but not too much.
I'm his piano teacher, and his piano teacher never leaves the house, right? Never. And so if he's down there practicing, you see, and I hear an F natural instead of an F sharp, I'm like, F sharp. And if I hear like 5 beats in a measure instead of 4, I'm going like, Ross, are you counting? And you know, he can never get away from it. You know, my mom played piano too, so I got a little bit of that too.
In 2001, older brother Brandon played a trumpet etude with the Kalamazoo Symphony Orchestra. Now he is pursuing his music education at the prestigious Juilliard School.
And at Juilliard, the most playing that I get is usually in orchestra and brass quintet. And there are also various performances or side gigs that I get along the way at Juilliard. And I've also been trying to get involved with jazz lessons with some people, Warren Vacher and Joe Wilder, all there.
And how is that different from the family band's repertoire?
Well, the repertoire that we do as a family is more popular, and they're usually tunes that you can sort of have a beat to or dance to maybe, or they're just tunes that people know, like Rachmaninoff Folklise, or just tunes that you can sort of sing or hum along to.
We do a lot of entertaining. We generally have family audiences. We've got some Latin pieces, some jazz pieces, some nostalgia, some Chuck Mangione and Herb Alpert, and it's just a good time.
A good time includes laughs from inflating props and the zany music of
Spike Jones.
Spike Jones,
Yeah, explain what it's like doing Spike Jones music.
It's all goofy and silly, trying to relax even though you're playing something way out of it. Popping balloons, bells and whistles, whatever you can find.
And Dead Chickens.
Right.
Have there been any memorable moments on stage together?
You know, they're all good moments. I can't say I have one especially memorable moment. They're all really good moments. It really is quite a buzz to be able to play as a family. But you know, it's taken us a while, just even though we are a family, to get to know each other musically. And what's interesting is that as we grow and we play more and more, we know what each other's going to do without asking frequently. And if one of us has a need, even in a performance, sometimes we can sense that and feel that, and we adjust to each other. And that's what family is all about, right? Right.
It was time to hit the stage, but Rich stopped to reflect on his hopes for his boys, himself, and the family band.
Well, what I want to see for the boys is they find something that they love and they want to pursue the rest of their lives. We've never forced either of the boys into music. We want them to love music, of course, but we've said any direction you want to go in your lives, you know, do it. We'll be there for you. We'll be there to help you fulfill your dreams. As far as my personal interest, I'm pretty happy about what I'm doing right now. I feel blessed about my life, and performing with orchestras around the nation is a real joy. What I hope to pursue is just building more programs that I perform with them, learning more concertos, learning to grow, just a continuous growing curve. As far as a family band, I'm not sure where it's going to lead to, but we're having fun while it's happening, and we'll try to enjoy it as long as the boys are here and they can come back home and make this happen with us.
And that's our program for this week. I'm Denny Cooley, and now for all of us at Kalamazoo Lively Arts, thanks for watching.
Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.